JetBlue soaring today after posting surprise profit for the second quarter. The carrier saying it would defer $3 billion in aircraft spending through 2029 to improve cash flow. Joining us now for an exclusive interview is JetBlue CEO Joanna Geraghty and our own Phil LeBeau. Phil.
Thank you, Morgan. Joanna, thanks for joining us today. Let's start with the results from the second quarter. You post a profit when the street's expecting a loss. What is it that analysts and investors failed to appreciate about the changes that you put in place that bore some fruit in the second quarter?
Sure. Thanks for having me today, Phil. I think Q2 is largely a reflection on great execution on the part of the team. We've driven a strong operation in Q2. We made some adjustments into our network, and I think we're seeing some early results there. But, we've also announced our new strategy, Jet Forward, and we're putting some core pillars in place, comprehensive strategy to really take JetBlue to the next level, driving profitability over the next several years.
You were talking about those changes during the conference call. Your president, Marty St. George, said, "We will not do unproductive flying." And you've already announced exiting a number of routes, blue cities that you will be closing, deferring aircraft. Is the pace of these changes going to pick up in the second half of this year, or do you think the bulk of the big changes have already been put in place?
Yeah, I'd say the bulk of the big changes have been announced, but they are not yet effective. And so I think that's a little bit of a misalignment. It takes some time to see the benefit of the network changes take hold. A number of them actually go into place in October, and they will continue kind of ramping into next year. It's the large part of them, but there are more to come, and we're committed to continuing to deliver a number of initiatives so that we can get JetBlue back to profitability.
Joanna, it's Morgan. It's great to have you on the show. You've certainly hit the ground running since you took the CEO helm. I'm really curious about the competitive landscape here, because just today, CNBC reporting that Spirit Airlines is trying to go up market with some of its offerings. We saw the changes announced at Southwest last week, Frontier a couple of weeks ago. How does this part of the industry continue to evolve, and what does it mean in terms of competition for JetBlue?
JetBlue is well positioned. We've got a great product, a great brand. We've got to remind customers that, JetBlue is loved. We're well positioned for the premier customer, the premium customer. 25% of our seats are already premium. And we've got a great product offering segmented to attract a number of customers across all spectrums. So I think we're well positioned for, what we're seeing in a post-COVID world. But at the end of the day, we do have gaps in our product offering, and we will continue to look to fill those gaps in the foreseeable future.
Joanna, it's John Fort. Good to see you. I want to ask you about Latin America. Got a big exposure there. There's been some overcapacity issues with that. In those leisure markets, what makes you confident that capacity is going to come down and maybe your pricing firms up? And is demand going to stay strong?
Sure. We're already seeing capacity abate in those markets. That was one of the things we expected in the last quarter, and we are seeing that happen. The Latin region is a very important part of JetBlue's network. Obviously, strong leisure region, strong visiting friends and relative region, and it's one that we continue to prioritize. We made a number of big announcements in May with Puerto Rico, largest airline there, largest airline in the Dominican Republic, largest airline in Jamaica. So very important, and we're happy with what we're seeing with capacity in that region.
Joanna, it's Phil again. On the call, you talked about the volatile situation, and I think that's the word you used when it comes to dealing with the Pratt and Whitney geared turbofan engines that are going through analysis and then in some cases repairs. That's going to accelerate in the next year or so for you guys in terms of aircrafts with these engines. Are you worried that this gets extended out even further into the future than what is currently expected?
Yeah, thanks, Phil. It's a multi-year issue for JetBlue. We announced today that we'll see mid to upper teens aircraft on the ground due to the Pratt and Whitney engine situation. It's incredibly frustrating. We take a new plane, and then within a year and a half, we're grounding it because the engines require a maintenance inspection. That's ultimately what is driving flat capacity for next year. Due to the volatility of the situation with Pratt and Whitney, we're not actually in a position to provide more details with regard to our growth plans over the long term. But this is something that will be with us for a few years, but it will abate over time.